How British extended their empire in India. In the lesson, the extension of British rule. By discussing Carnatic War, we came to know that British became strong in India among other Europeans like Dutch, French, Portuguese, and others. Along with this, Battle of Plassey and Battle of Buxar helped them to get political control over Bengal and the eastern part of India. But Peshwas of Maratha, Hyder Ali and Tipu of Mysore, and Ranjit Singh of Sikh were strong opponents of British in southwest and northwest region. British expanded their administration by many wars and cunning policies like doctrine of lapse and subsidiary alliance. To expand their empire in these regions, they fought three Anglo-Maratha wars, four Anglo-Mysore wars, and two Anglo-Sikh wars. About Anglo-Mysore war, we are going to discuss in another lesson. But in this lesson, let's discuss about Anglo-Maratha War and Anglo-Sikh War. And I told you about the two cunning policies of British, that is doctrine of lapse and subsidiary alliance. First Anglo-Maratha War. It was fought in between 1775 to 1782. Maratha installed Shah Alam II as Mughal Empire. Because of this, Shah Alam gave Allahabad and Kora to Marathas, which was already given to British. That has become reason for enmity in between Marathas and British. After the death of Madhav Rao, Narayan Rao became Peshwa. But Narayan Rao was killed by his uncle Raghunath Rao. During that situation, Maratha Federation made Madhav Rao II as Peshwa. Because of this, angry Raghunath Rao, who was the uncle of Narayan Rao, went to British for help because he wanted to be the Peshwa of Maratha. So British utilized this opportunity and a war happened between them and Marathas in the year of 1775, and that war was continued till 1782. Finally, that war was ended by an agreement called Salwai Agreement. According to this agreement, Madhavrao II was named as Peshwa. Second Anglo-Maratha War. It was fought in the year 1803 to 1805. Difference among the Marathas chieftains became reason for this war. Yashwant Rao of Holkar family, Daulat Rao of Sindhya family, and Baji Rao Peshwa, where Holkar defeated Daulat Rao and Peshwa Baji Rao. Because of this, Peshwa Baji Rao went to British to seek help. British Governor General Wellesley was agreed, but Peshwa have to enter a subsidiary alliance according to the treaty what they have signed in Bassein, that is called Treaty of Bassein. Wellesley was agreed to support Balaji Rao because Balaji Rao had entered subsidiary alliance. Subsidiary alliance, I will tell you about that. Subsidiary alliance, that is nothing but an agreement which was get signed with local rulers and British to ensure the security. So about that we will discuss later. It is just a military protection agreement between East India Company and Indian states. About that we will discuss in the next part. So after entering subsidiary alliance, Peshwa seek the help of English to defeat Yeshwantrao. So combined army of Gwalior, Holkar and Bhonsle opposed this treaty because they are not be agreed to get under subsidiary alliance. So Gwalior, Holkar and Bhonsle opposed this treaty and they tried to defeat Wellesley, but they were get defeated by Wellesley. So Wellesley he had an ambition to expand the British Empire in India. He had a thirstiness of battle. So Wellesley's battle thirstiness increases the financial burden of company. Finally, he resigned to his post and went to England. There were three treaties signed between Marathas and British to end Second Anglo-Maratha War. That is, in the year of 1802, the Treaty of Devgaon. In the year of 1803, the Treaty of Surji and Anjangaon, and in the year of 1805, the Treaty of Rajghat was signed between them to end Second Anglo-Maratha War. Third Anglo-Maratha War. It was fought in the year of 1817 to 1818. Maratha families tried to protect their regions from British. Another side, Peshwa was also fed up. He wanted to free from all clutches. So he attacked the British residency of Pune and burnt it. Another side, Appa Sahib and Malhar Rao of Marathas rebelled against British, but they were get defeated by British at Koregaon and Asti. Finally, British abolished the post of Peshwa and started to give pension, and they installed Pratap Simha, who was the descendant of Shivaji, as the ruler and traditional leader, and finally they occupied Maratha region. This third Anglo-Maratha war is also be called as Pindari War, and this was ended by the treaty called Treaty of Gwalior. Dear friends, I already told you that the cunning policies of British, that is doctrine of lapse and subsidiary alliance, played a significant role to capture the areas which was belongs to Marathas and Sikh. So just after discussing Anglo-Sikh War, we will going to discuss that cunning policies. Anglo-Sikh War. First Anglo-Sikh War was fought in the year 1845 to 46 and second in the year 1848 to 49. After the death of Ranjit Singh in 1839, the political stability broken in Punjab. With that, British violated Friendship Pact again and again. The chances of war between British and Punjab was increased day by day. So, Hindu, Sikh and Muslim of Punjab got together against British. But this combined army was defeated by British and finally they signed Lahore Agreement. Punjab came under British East India Company by de facto ruler. But Sikh opposed the attempt of British. Chattar Singh Atariwala and Mool Raj opposed this. Again, Punjabis get defeated by British. Finally, Dalhousie merged the state of Punjab with British Empire